Hey everybody, today is a special day. Today is the day that we start our discus build on the 210 gallon. This is a 7 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot aquarium. We're just gonna do a few small things today. We're gonna work on the background and start putting together some supplies and things like that. But I wanted you guys to be a part of this every step of the way. I'm gonna turn this camera around. You can see Bo, we're doing a water change on his tank right now. He does not like it. There's some of the culprits that are going to be making their way over here. We're unsure of the filtration on this, you guys. We have sumps, we have hang on the backs, we have sponge filters, we have canister filters. So whatever you guys think that we need to do, just let me know. And I would love to implement some of your guys' ideas and take them into consideration. So leave those comments down below on what you think we should do as far as filtration goes. We did move all of our larger stuff from the 210 down to the 135 down here. They are getting along quite nicely so far anyways. So stick around, you guys. We're going to take a dive and go check out how this background we're doing is coming along. Please hit that subscribe button, you guys. Hit the bell down there for the notifications so you can be the first to see all of the new stuff coming in and out of our shop on a weekly basis. Alright guys, I made my way outside where we are starting the work on the background for our 210 gallon planted discus tank. As you can see, we chose a really pretty blue. I've got my beautiful, amazing daughter out here, Kaylee. She's helping us paint today. I'm a little mad that she got her nails a little dirty. Let's see those nails, Kaylee.
Oh.
She's got some blue fire going on in those nails right now.
On the inside.
But we took some polycarbonate. It's a hard black plastic. We use it for a lot of things here in the shop. And we are just going to paint this background blue because if I don't like it, guess what? I could just paint right back over it and try a different color. So we are pretty excited to get this finished and get it up on the tank so we can actually start working on the inside of the tank. I think this, accompanied with the white substrate and some really pretty plants and then the really colorful discus on the inside, this is really going to allow those fish to pop in there and really brighten the tank up quite a bit. So stick around, guys. We've got quite a long ways to go. This is just the start, just the beginning. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday the 14th or 15th to 12th, I don't know. Yeah, I have no clue. But we are getting the substrate that we need. Sorry for the loud noise, you guys. We are outside here. We are getting the substrate tomorrow for this tank to start filling that substrate up. We're going to start cycling that tank and start getting the plants and stuff in it. So we'll bring you guys along for that and how we're going to do that. So thanks, guys, for watching. Stick around. I know this is going to be a super short video. You guys know the routine.
Stay fishy.
Stay fishy. There, hopefully you guys can see me. As you guys know, we've been working on our discus tank lately. I've got it all cleaned out. I just finished scrubbing it down. I'm actually going to stop the water here in a few. I added some warm water in there to help clean up the last little bit of algae that was in there. But we're going to go ahead and start getting some substrate put in here and start getting this tank cycled a little bit today, hopefully. I am still going to run 2 of my canister filters that I had on the tank previously just to help cycle this tank pretty quick and get it up and running. Still undecided on filtration, you guys, but for the time being, we're just going to get this tank running. We're not going to throw discus in it right away, but just to get the tank cycling and get some water flowing through it so I don't have an empty square box in here when you guys come into the shop. So stick around, you guys. Enjoy this time lapse. We're going to start getting some sand put in here. All right, you guys, as you can see, we did get all of our substrate put in here. I really like the Stony River sand. It's what we use in a lot of our tanks here. Easy sand. The only downfall to it is it does air bubble up. It does get a lot of water molecules on it, just like most sand does. Typically, I would fill this up without water in the tank, but I decided to do it with the water in there. So as you guys can see, it did make a lot of air bubbles and air pockets in a lot of the sand, which is no big deal. I'll run a fan in there, and as I continue to fill it up, I'll continue to stir it up and mix it around, and eventually it'll all lay nice and flat. Once it's all down and it looks pretty decent, then I will turn my filters on. You definitely don't want to run your canister filters or hang on the back filters while adding sand, because you can see there's a lot of sand particles that float through this water, and that will pick up in your filtration systems, and it can damage your impellers and things like that, especially the FX series filters where their pumps are located on the bottom of the canister filter itself, and that's where a lot of the sand will get sucked into and lay in the bottom of that, so it really will destroy your FX filters as well. It's one of the biggest reasons I'm not a huge fan of pool filter sand, really fine sand, diamond glass sand, stuff like that. It's a great budget build. It's a great way to put filtration in your tank, or substrate in your tank on a budget. However, you know, some people live by it, some people have failed by it. I personally have gone through a couple filtration systems, including the FX series, with the diamond glass sand and the pool filter sand, just because it's so fine and it just gets sucked up into everything. And I'm not a huge fan of it. I, however, do a lot of cichlids. So cichlids love to dig, they love to sift, and as they sift through that sand, it will push it around through the water column and then eventually make its way into your filtration systems, which can cause some damage to your impellers and things like that, and really wear on your equipment pretty heavily. This stuff still has the same opportunity to do that, but it's less likely to happen with this. It is a little bit heavier of a sand. It does tend to stay on the bottom a lot easier, and I don't have to worry about it so much. So we're going to go ahead and get this tank filled up, you guys. Thanks for watching so far.